and welcome back to Look Ahead with Anna. Thanks for your patience while I took a bit of a break over the summer and a recharge. I did a fair bit of traveling and I've got some opinions and different reflections on that I'll be posting on YouTube Shorts over the next little while. So keep an eye on that part of the channel. But back to it right now. It's a busy season starting again. That sort of start to the new school year also brings up a lot of releases of information that I find in our industry. So today, just two updates, and they're both on the top facts that I've found that piqued my interest from two reports that came out in the last little while. As a unit lead for a DMO, when the DestinationNEXT future study came out every year, I used to just fall on it for a huge amount of information that it contained. And it was no exception this year. It actually came out just before I took my break. And I've been poring over this information and really trying to get my head around what it's showing for the future. But the three top things that came out for me, specifically with a business events lens, were these. The first one was a prediction that those that used to be delegates of 4 to 5 events a year are now literally pulling that back to 2 to 3 and starting making some really strategic choices on where they'll go. So then point 2 was very interesting. It was really suggesting that we as destination and suppliers need to be able to put together events and sort of post and pre opportunities that really initiate this pleasure and encourage people to choose a destination for blended travel. And then the third one, which really isn't sort of any surprise to any of us, I think, but is starting to become more at the forefront, is visitors are really craving a way to be able to embrace equity, diversity and inclusion when they're going to events, but also making sure that where they're being hosted is helping to serve underprivileged populations or communities. So that's something I think that we all need to be considering now in the work we do. The final set of insights today comes from MMGY Global, and they did a portrait of the European meetings industry. And this was brought to my attention by the German Convention Bureau, who were part of the sponsorship for this report. And it was talking about some common themes. Pleasure, which we had seen in the previous insights, but this time with a bit of an increase here. 66% of the respondents were saying that they were actually going to take a companion with them when they next went to a convention. So that's something that I think seeing in writing and stats is important for us. The second thing was the cost of flights. This is now becoming the most important determinant of where someone will be able to travel for business. So with the companies now making some very strict budget rules, we're probably seeing business travel on a much shorter distance, definitely in the next little while. And the third thing, which was incredibly interesting, was on the theme of wellness. So we've seen that increase, that delegates are looking for exercise options, they're wanting to eat more healthily, more regionally. But now we're seeing 42% of respondents on this particular survey saying that they're choosing destinations for conventions based on how they'll get quiet time, downtime or quiet spaces within the convention. And that really is the first time I've seen this kind of stat come up. So I think that's something for us all to look at. Now, as usual, I'm going to be bringing these insights to you on these weekly updates, but I'm also just about to start a regenerative destination management course with GDS movement. And for that, some of those insights that I get take a little bit longer to portray. So please do sign up and follow my newsletter if you would like the monthly updates that I will put and some of the learnings that I'm going to get from that amazing course. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for next week's offerings. Bye-bye.